Hello, my dear Leos, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Leo and it's for the month of October, a little bit over 2025. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Leo. I hope it helps you see what's happening, what's coming, everything you need to know from the heavens, the universe, what's hidden, what are some of the answers to your questions or things that you're wondering, or whether you should or should not do. Everything that you need to know is here. Well, 99% at least. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. I'd like to let you know how much in gratitude I am to all of you, especially those of you who are supporting me by watching 2 or 3 extra videos a week. That is helping my health, supporting my health, watching extra 2 or 3 videos. That's all I ask for in this channel, and I provide everything for free. That helps me big time because I'm not able to do what I was able before due to the last time I had a problem with my breathing. So my dear Leo, I'm really thankful for that, for your support. I'd like to also convey my best wishes to each and every one of you. Thank you all for your support, and thank you for being part of this channel and being part of this community. My dear Leo, prior to this, if you're new to the channel, prior to the coffee cup, I always meditate and I am in contact with the heavens, the universe, and I'm given so much information which I write down on a piece of paper and then deliver this to you at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that. Now, your cup is, as always, beautiful, magnificent, in fact. And let me just move this one. Yes. Wow. Yeah, here we go. This is amazing. Wow. That's incredible. This is something ancient. Okay. Let me start from the beginning. It's a bizarre beginning, to be quite honest with you, because I see like a major chapter of your life coming to an end even before this year ends. Before the year ends, a major chapter that's been so long and so hard is coming to an end. Now, the first thing I'm seeing here is changes, upgrade, a lot of big changes coming your way. Changes that will upgrade your life. Changes that will be like healing medicine to you, believe it or not. Some of you may be considering upgrading your skills also. There's a lot of spiritual growth. There's teamwork, working with someone or with others, like a group teamwork, in a very sort of a very happy kind of a job, like a lot of contentment. If you're not there, you are going to be there. Yes, I feel like a lot of your decisions are going to be slowly getting falling into place. I also feel like there is someone that you might be dealing with who is Taurus, got a lot of Taurus in them. I see Taurus here very strong. I also see Chinese year of the horse here very strong. And I'm seeing that there may be some disruption in your life due to a challenge that's been overwhelming, and it's been happening, or not happening for some time, but rather it's been sort of like a situation where you've been taking action all the time, and it was an ongoing situation with someone a bit difficult, not easygoing, maybe a little bit difficult, and then all of a sudden there is some sort of something happening which is out of the ordinary, some danger, this complacent. It's like someone that's not very happy, very sad. And I see sort of like danger due to self-inflicting or how can I say it? This is really weird. Maybe self-satisfaction, doing something that's self-satisfaction is very important for this person. And then sort of they could be getting themselves into danger. I do see that there is a possibility of that. And that is bringing on a bit of a crisis for you, to the point where you might be grieving the loss of this person. You might be also grieving a broken relationship. So it might be something they might do, and that's going to disrupt everything. Maybe it's to do with their freedom. They want to break free from something that looks, it could be a possibility, but there is a little bit of danger, and it's like this person's doing something for the first time, and they're doing it maybe what's the word I can explain, like they're doing it with a beginner's mind. They're not very like professional. They're doing something, and that could cause a lot of problems. It's someone that's not quite happy, not quite satisfied. And I also feel like you might be very sad in regard to this. There is a bittersweet kind of a situation. There's a part of you that's going to be very sad, and it's a bitter situation. And then there's a sweet situation arriving from that, because there's a lot of support taking you to the next level, giving you the courage and bringing on a great new life change, believe it or not. It's going to help you move forward and know your life's purpose. So the sadness that you might be feeling, the sort of like abandonment that you might be feeling guilty about, or even feeling it yourself, it's all happening so that it takes you to the next level. So something is ending, something that you've been sacrificing and putting a lot of your effort, a lot of yourself into, is coming to an end, because there is something much better coming along. Now, sometimes it's very hard to even listen to something like this, and there will be confusing times ahead, but at the end of the day, later on, you will understand how necessary this was, and it was a situation out of your hands, and it was a situation that had to come to an end, because it was supposed to end some time ago. It looks to me like it should have gone through some time ago, but maybe you were persevering and putting up. It wasn't easy. I also see like another situation, whether it's the same one or not, that you are missing someone very much. For some, it looks like it's someone that's sort of running away, or you're running away from. It's like you'll finally unite in thinking, let's not run away from each other. Let's give this situation a chance, whatever it may be, whether it's love or business. But I do see that there was a situation where people were criticizing one another, and that was causing a lot of conflict. So accepting each other for who you are and for who the other person is, that will transform the relationship. That will transform a business. If you're working an alliance on a business or on a project, just accepting each other's differences, and then, working among yourselves to put it together, to sort of like bring things together. But I do also see, in regard to relationships, it's not going to be that easy, because I see a lot of arguments. I see separation. I see incompatible, two people that are incompatible, to the point where there's always emotional upheaval, because they both want two different things and they don't seem to be aligning together. This could be you and someone, of course. Some degree, somebody could be betraying the other one. So there could be that too. That will inflict hurt and pain. But mistakes do happen and are made. And usually they're made when you are in denial sometimes, or in a relationship that you know that it should end, but you're not able to leave. So ultimately, there's got to be acceptance of the blame of why this happened, even if it might be sort of partly your fault for knowing and not leaving, perhaps. Or sometimes there might be children involved. There might be a relationship where there is so much invested in it that's very hard. But I do see that there's a lot of pain, and that's why I was saying that. There is blame. There is blame in regard to, like, both parties are to be blamed. But in reality, sometimes if there is someone cheating or being, being deceptive, and the other one isn't, then it's hard to say it's, this person's fault. But it does look like there are situations that maybe you're both victims of circumstances, because I feel like you both feel the same way. Maybe something died. Sometimes love dies between two people. Maybe it's a long-term, it's been a long relationship. You've gone through so much, and you've been questioning, should I stay, should I go? Maybe you didn't have the strength to go. Maybe now it's time that you'll be empowered, because I see an angel hovering over the situation, and they're getting involved, the heavens, the universe. and there's someone maybe being what's the word, in denial and wanting to have a family, starting a family, to thinking maybe a family would, like having a baby would save the marriage or save this relationship. There are situations like that, but the truth of the matter is, the reality of the matter is that the situation has to come to an end, and you have to heal from this, because it looks to me like there is some sort of healing needed, and there is some sort of betrayal going on. So that means one party isn't happy, or maybe both parties are not happy, but one is not seeing the reality there. Yeah, it's very, very strange. There's a situation with toxicity and sexuality both united, and freedom, somebody wanting their freedom. Now, I see the letter K here, the letter C, the letter Q. Oh my God. K, C, Q. K, K, K. It's all K, K, K. Q, K, and C connected to this. Bizarre. And there is a Y also. There's an F, but there's only a Y and an F. Now, I'm also seeing that there is a situation ending, and you're awakening. Somebody's getting awakened, and they're thinking, that's it. I know more than I'm letting on, but deep inside I know the truth, and I'm going to let go. So it looks like a situation that some of you might have been taking a risk on it. It's risky now to deal with. I don't think you should take it at face value. And some people might be dealing with a business here, not only a relationship, because there is contradiction. There's business, there's love, there's emotions, and there is the betrayal, and then there is a situation where there may be a betrayal or something hidden in a relation, in a business. Sorry. So there could be, different Leos are going through different situations. Some of you wanting to, like, it's been something that you've made it, like a business that you've started it, or you're thinking of starting it from scratch, and you want to know everything about it, and then there may be a lot of hidden matters. So okay, and then now I'm seeing something in connection to the relationship. There are abandonment issues. Somebody doesn't want to abandon someone. There's fear of abandonment. There is a lot of that. And then I'm seeing, on the other hand, it's like, two different lifestyles. On the other hand, I'm seeing someone finding money. Somebody hasn't been true with money. There's some sort of embezzlement happened here. Some of you might be finding money that was hidden from you. Somebody wasn't doing the right thing by you. There might be other people involved. Maybe two others or three others are involved in the background. There's a situation where somebody's been acting as if they're on your side, but they're really not, and you're ultimately finding out all this information, and the truth is putting an end to all of this. To be quite honest, that's what I'm seeing. Ultimately, the truth is ending the situation. It was a karmic situation. It was a lot of learning, a lot of disappointment, a lot of tears, but there were happiness, and there might have been, if it was a business, maybe it was making money at some stage. Now it isn't. So maybe there's hidden agendas where they're showing that there's money where there isn't. There's that. And then there is a situation where there may be children, that the situation should have ended some time ago. You were supposed to leave it, but you haven't, but now it's ending. Now it's coming to an end. It's a chapter that's taken so much out of you, and it's coming to an end. Maybe it's reached to a level where, like, your health even can't stand it. Talking about health, it says, like, it shows here that you might be questioning something that's not quite right. Maybe you're not sleeping well. Maybe there's too much stress that's overwhelmed you. There is some health matter that needs your attention, my dear Leo. It needs your attention. You need to take something seriously and look into it. Just have a checkup and see if everything's okay. And if there is pain anywhere, because I did see pain before, could be pain due to betrayal and relationship problems and disruptions and turmoil. But now that I'm seeing the health matter, it may need you to look into something about your health. Something really needs your attention. Now, there is a situation where it is advised for you to sort of forgive, to let go. To let go, you've got to let go. It looks to me like, there's a lot here. I see regret, I see guilt, I see shame. I see a lot of harshness here in this situation. In a way, someone is lying. If you're feeling that they're lying and you're not sure, they are. It's like a tick here. It looks to me like they are lying. Somebody's lying. So you've got to release somebody. You've got to let go, release someone. It's repeating it, release, let go. And ultimately, you will overcome all the obstacles. They will be done and dusted, because I see a beautiful bridge here with not a normal bridge, a very pretty one. And it looks to me like finally, maybe even accepting the criticism, but then letting go ultimately and putting your foot down and saying, this is it, this is the finale. Don't be tempted or even lower your standards. It's just not worth it, believe me. I see that you are in grace and you're supported by the heavens, and there's someone on the other side watching over you. They want the best for you. Someone's going to help you heal. This situation needs you to heal. It's taken a lot out of you. But you know what? It does, this is really strange, but it does show that even though we're saying what we're saying, everything I saw here, but they're also saying you need to be compassionate towards this person. This person you were dealing with maybe was in pain, maybe they were damaged, maybe they were not mentally stable, maybe they were hurting, or maybe they were a victim of some sort, like they could have been a victim. So a little bit of compassion is needed to their point of view, what they went through, because deep inside you know you are very powerful, and you know what is right for you, and you have the power to walk away. You've always had the power to walk away, but you've been putting your hands together and working on something, but it doesn't seem to be working for some of you. And yet a new page starts, and then everything is working well, hand in hand, and there's prosperity beginning, and you're doing well. There may be a project, there may be a physical project, a project to do with physical situation, diet, exercise, maybe beauty, material possessions, property, business. There's that, but it's all growing and it's becoming prosperous. And if it's a relationship, I do see two people hand in hand. So even if it's a relationship, the ideas that you are brought together, you and this person, is going to help you big time to succeed. And I also see self-improvement. I also see family support. So there's a lot happening in this new beginning. You just have to be a bit gentle, with a gentle touch, with a bit of compassion, and you'll see things are going to be looking wonderful for you. After the ending of a chapter, this new chapter looks very promising. Personal growth, I see freedom, spirituality, and also I'm saying if you're patient and you plan well, there is a gift from the heavens for you, a great gift that shows that a major change in your finances. Yes, a lot of money is coming to you. Money that you haven't expected. Some of it is profit, okay? From a business or from something, there's profit. Maybe it's an investment that's giving you a profit. Something's or business. But there is also a source which is not shown, like a hidden source where this money is coming from. It can be sometimes inheritance. It can be a lottery win. It can be an ongoing sort of an amount of money, but it's a major amount, and you can enjoy it, but you're celebrating it. You can enjoy it and celebrate it, and it's coming. It's gonna sort of like, it's gonna need for you to take time out and really think about it, enjoy it, know how to deal with it, plan well how to invest it. There's so much you want to do. Some of you want to buy a land, maybe a farm, maybe some of you are thinking of farming. Some of you are looking forward to working on a journey together with someone. Maybe you want to take on some journey, along the countryside, or do something like that. There's something really wonderful here, where there's a lot of rejoicing and a lot of celebration, a lot of happiness, hands in the air, like really in gratitude. But there is hard work also. I see like you're achieving success without a doubt, but I feel like you want to transform something. Maybe it's a land or a house. This one here, it's very pretty. It's a situation where you want to transform it. You want to change it. You want to make it more beautiful. I also see a big like caterpillar turning into a butterfly sort of a situation. You're taking something on and you want to change it and make it better. Maybe you want to take on like a property or a piece of land and turn it into an amusement park, or turn it into a farmland with animals, or something really magnificent. And hard work is there, but there's going to be a lot of profits from this situation. So It's going to be like, it's going to give you a lot of satisfaction and a lot of success, that's for sure. You just got to work smart and not, even if you need to upgrade your skills, if there may be a section that you're not very familiar with. Um, you've really got to upgrade your skills maybe for this because it's something you haven't done, but you will enjoy doing it. And you need to be cautious with money. It's a great time now to be very profitable and make a lot of money from the money that was coming, but you've got to pay attention to detail, pay attention to everything, and also be cautious with how you invest this money. What do you put it in? And self-discipline is needed also. With all this change happening, I feel like self-discipline is needed. But abundance is coming. And guess what? I've got here November. November is going to mark a major, a windfall, prosperity and abundance, all coming to you in November. So very soon, where I'm doing this for October, I'm doing it in September. So October, it's happening in 1 month, November. So you just got to think well as to what you want to do with this money and how you're going to, like, ahead of time, plan what to do with this big lump sum of money that's coming, and it's coming in November, and you've got to just know how to invest it, what to do with it, what's the best course of action. I do see that there is a very amazing love situation going on here, or you might be meeting someone and falling in love with this person, but it's such a, this is a situation, it looks to me like you've had past lives maybe together, because it's withstanding everything, every situation. And I feel like finally you might be even considering, being supportive towards this person, but ultimately you want to leave this situation. There's a situation that you're not happy, you want to go. Maybe there was too much past, too much conflict, too much things damaged, whatever was there. I'm seeing you expanding your horizon and looking at developing new tactics, new ideas, new contacts. You want to go somewhere new. You want to really leave a situation. I feel like you're packing and going. And yeah, there was a lot of crisis. So you were overwhelmed with crisis. That's why you are leaving. And the future is going to be much better, that's for sure. Believe me, from the present. And I see you eventually, everything's working out for you. Yes, there is travel, there is a journey, there is a trip. Now, what I'm seeing here very strong for you, believe it or not, I'm seeing a very strong earth energy. Someone incredible, someone intelligent, someone loyal, honest, trustworthy, helpful. There's going to be a lot of happiness with this person, a lot of happiness. This earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, have got water in them. Number one, Pisces. They've got very, very strong Pisces here. I see the fish. Pisces and then, of course, Pisces and Earth energy. Earth energy, I don't know which one, but there's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They're the ones. But I'll go at the end and have a look at that to see what's going on. I see that you're meeting this person this year, before this year ends, the year of the snake, 2025. I see an amazing love partnership beginning and transcending. And this person isn't where you are. They're a bit far from where you are. That's why, like, it's a new horizon. You're moving. You're traveling, and then you're meeting this person. But you are going to be so strong beyond your imagination. You're going to be amazed at yourself, how strong you're becoming. There's a great mystery hidden from you, and the mystery is that your dreams are going to become a reality. That's what the mystery is. They're actually showing me that. You're going to make music together with this person. You'll be going to places where there's music, where there's dinner, dancing, music. There's a lot of music around you. And I see also there's a section where you might be gambling. Now, that's not supposed to be in a reading, but it's there. There may be some sort of gambling, some sort of poker or some sort of poker machine or something. But there's a lot of emotional fulfillment with this person. So much emotional fulfillment. Like, you will be absolutely amazed. There's that happy ever after kind of situation. A sense of freedom. When you're with this person, you don't feel like that you're restricted. There's a lot of freedom, and you're literally breaking free from where you were. It's like you don't believe it, it's over. Very strong emotions, and there's a very driving force to take you away to the next level. So much success. I see the letter A here very strong. I see Chinese year of the dog. I see Chinese year of the rabbit. The rabbit twice. I see the Chinese year of the snake, the dragon, and also the rat. Chinese dog again. I'm seeing also a lot of success. And I also see that you're getting everything you wanted done. It's getting done. You've got this persistence within you that you want to win, and the motivation is all there, and you're winning. There's a win-win situation for you. Now, that part there, I'm just going to stop for a moment. My dear Leo, I had to breathe a little bit, drink some water, and I'm back. Back to tell you what I'm seeing here. Okay, which are fire energy here very strong. Now, before I said there was earth and water. Now I'm seeing, okay, fire energy very strong. I'm going to go through what I'm seeing, very important. Now I'm seeing very, very strong Sagittarius, 1, 2, 3, 4, the archer. That means a lot of Leos are dealing with fire energies, and the number one, the strongest that the majority of you are dealing with is Sagittarius. Then comes Leo like yourself. So 4 Sages, 3 Leos, and there are 3 Aries. So many of you will be dealing with a person that will have fire energy in them, without a doubt. That will make the heat beautiful, but you'll need water and you'll need earth. Just like I said before, earth and water. And here comes the water. The water energy that I see here, the strongest, is Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Scorpios. Scorpio being the leading one. Then there's 1, 2, 3 Cancer and 2 Pisces. So water energy, remember I said earth and water. So now we know the water energy and the earth energy, they've got fire in them, which one makes them complete. You will adore this person that's coming into your life. Now, you might be dealing with earth energy, another person, another family member, someone that you're constantly dealing with, family relative, or someone like a best friend or a sibling. Earth energy, and also the earth energy, don't forget, is that new beginning, the person, the trustworthy person who was earth energy. So I'm seeing double earth energy. That means, doesn't mean that they've got double. They might have double earth in them, but also it means that you might be dealing with another person in your life that has got earth energy. Talking about the earth energy, like a parent. The first one, I see Capricorn here. 1, 2, 3 Capricorn. There are 2 Taurus, and there's only 1 Virgo. So it shows that, yes, it shows that there's earth energy, but there wasn't many. That's the amazing thing. All right, back to air energy. I'm seeing double air, someone that's got very, very strong air. And this air energy, I feel like you're not getting along that well. Or maybe maybe this person has some earth and water in them, but if they don't, I just feel like this is something a bit difficult. Aquarius here, very strong. Very, very strong, more than Gemini and Libra. There's only 1 Gemini, 1 Libra, but there's 3 Aquarius. So it might be many of you are dealing with Aquarius. And Aquarius and Leo don't go well together unless this Aquarius has got earth in them. If they've got earth energy in them, then there is a possibility of a relationship working well. But there is a situation that you're leaving and moving forward. So that could be either Gemini or Aquarius that you might be leaving behind, or Libra. Now, the next one, I see Chinese year of the pig here, very strong. 1, 2, 3, 4 pigs. Chinese year of the pig. Chinese year of the rat and the pig are family. They go good together. The rat goes perfect with the rooster. I see the rooster here very strong. So the first one was the pig, then the rat, then the rooster, and now I'm seeing the buffalo, the ox buffalo, very strong. And the ox and buffalo, they do go well with the rat, but mostly they go better with the monkey. And I'm seeing the monkey here, Chinese year of the monkey and the ox, they're soulmates. And then I'm seeing Chinese year of the, what is that, sheep? Oh yeah, the goat. Chinese year of the sheep or the goat. They call it sheep or goat. And then I'm seeing Chinese year of the tiger, and the tiger is the family of the goat. They go exceptionally well together. And then I'm seeing Chinese year of the rabbit, cat, rabbit, and the dog. And the cat and rabbit they are always with the dog, but they're always arguing, but they do spend a lifetime together, believe it or not, the dog and the cat. Okay, now, my dear Leo, I'm going to deliver to you this information. I just don't think I need my glasses for this. No. All right. What does it say? It says chaos. Oh, goodness. Okay, we did see a little bit of a tornado when I told you that, there's disruption and you're leaving a situation that's very difficult, and there was someone being a little bit dangerous maybe, or something. There was something like that. It says chaos, but renewal, promise of victory and harmony. So yes, there is going to be chaos, but there's also going to be renewal, and there is a promise of victory and harmony. So you are, just like I said, the heavens are with you, and you are ultimately having your victory and harmony, a life of peace and harmony and joy and success. There was a lot of success. It says seek your own deeper. Wait a minute. Do I need glasses for this? I can't believe it. My own writing, because I write sometimes so fast. Seek your own deeper vision for life. Oh, I see. Seek your own deeper vision for life. I think that means that it's time for you to decide how you want to live, your own vision of how your life you want to be. Maybe you were living at the means of someone else. Somebody else was ruling your life and dictating sort of what kind of life to live, and you were sort of putting up. Now you have the capacity, and now it's all possible. Once you're having your victory and harmony, you are able to establish, develop your own life, the style that you want to live, your home, everything you do it the way you like. Everything's going to be your own vision, your own deeper vision. How beautiful. Okay, it says when you lean towards love, you are led. So if you see yourself, if you say, that's it, I'm done, I don't want love in my life, I'm not going to look for it. And then if you see yourself leaning towards love, that means you are guided and led by the heavens. That's how they mentioned it, led. It's something I don't like. This is their way of delivering the message. When you lean towards love, you are led. So this is something that's going to be destined. That's why you are going to be led. Working too much. Okay, it says you got to be careful. You might be working too much, or you might be meeting someone that works too much. But I feel like you are working too much, and you have to slow down. Freedom is needed. A little bit of freedom so you can travel, you can do some things. Freedom is crucial. That's what they're saying. That means it's imperative. It's very important. It's crucial. Big win. My dear Leo, big win. You're destined for big win. Remember I said to you there's money. I don't know what the source is. It's hidden. Could be inheritance, could be this, could be that. Well, there is a big win for you. Now, some of you who are playing the pokies, I saw poker cards and poker machines. You could be having a big win. Okay. Ring. I see a ring, and that I was shown a ring, and the ring is about commitment, but long term with it. So I got long-term commitment with someone. Next December. So that comes all in a row. So I was shown a ring, then I was told commitment, and then I was given long-term, then next, and then next December. Something big in December. It could be a long-term commitment with someone. Now, I'm going to go through all the initials that I was given, and don't forget, when they're double, triple, quadrupled, and so forth, like now I've got 6 Ys. I get shocked with that, the way the heavens interpret situations. But I have learned over the years that when they give me double, triple, and more, the more the number of that particular letter, that means the majority of Leo will be dealing with that letter. So, for example, we have 6 Ys here. They actually tell me 6 Ys, and I write it down. So you are many Leos are going to be dealing with people that might have Y in their name, or that might be their initial or their surname's initial, whatever. So the amount is always it's like 111, 555, 333. It's all that, those heavenly, the way the heavens and the universe communicate with us. The more it is, the more you know the intensity of it, the impact of it. So, having explained that, let's move on to, I've got 3 times given the letter N for no. No, Norway, never. 3 times the letter U for umbrella, under. 6 times the letter Y for yellow, or yes. 3 times the letter I for I am. Then twice the letter W for winter. Twice the letter F for fox. Twice the letter B for butterfly. Twice the letter A for Antarctica, Alaska. Twice the letter M for Morocco, money. Twice the letter C for Canada or Charlie. Twice the letter K for kangaroo. Twice the letter Q for quilt or quails. Then the rest are all one. So S for sweet, H for honey, V for victory, D for dog, X for x-ray, X also for shield, the sheen like Shona, Sheila, Sh, and then P for pony. Now the other thing is, twice I was given one number 9. Number 9 represents a challenge that you will overcome and then have plenty of abundance and entertainment. It is also connected to the Chinese year of the monkey. There were monkeys here, 3 monkeys, and now we have 2 more. Chinese year of the monkey, very strong here. It is also connected to September, something big happening in September. It is connected to Libra and Virgo, either one, not and, Libra or Virgo, or Libra Virgo. That's the September. And then, of course, the challenge that you will overcome, and a chapter will be finale. Then you get a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, a lot of rewards, and a lot of entertainment, a lot of fun. From the time you see this cup up to 9 months, that's going to happen. The challenge and then the entertainment and the abundance won't stop for a long time. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear Leo. Do give me a thumbs up. Please continue your support, watching extra videos, 1 or 2 per week, in support of me. I'm in gratitude to all of you. My sincere best wishes, blessings, love, light, and peace, and harmony to you all. Namaste.